Hi, welcome. I'm Devo. This is Being Your Higher Self. And as you can see, today we are going to be talking about gateways, like twin flame portals and gateways. So I have my rocks here. We can start our procedure. So basically, you can just grab one of your rocks. You can put it like right here and it will fall away, but it doesn't matter because this is your resistance leaving. So you can just like put it there, let it stick. You can even command it to stay there, and you can like place this one on your right hand. You have like the peak always has to be on top, so you can receive the energy, and then you can have these other ones. And do make sure that you have a pink one, like the rose quartz, because it's of course the rock of love energy and stuff. So yeah, I'm not feeling anything. I don't think this is gonna work. And as you can see, I suck at this. I love rocks, but these are not for that purpose. No. Seriously speaking, the portals, like the famous twin flame portals and gateways, do address to these energy shifts that we all go through as a collective. We don't need to get woo-woo about it. We can actually be very practical and practical or pragmatical. Okay, English is not my first language, so bear with me. Basically, the gateways or portals are just a chance for us to face our deepest fears and heal ourselves and our union. I like because this is a topic that I very recently watched in one of Twin Flame Ascension School classes, very well known in the community as TIFAs. These are classes that Chef and Shelia taught over a period of 2 years. They are recorded classes that we get to go to whenever we want. So I was very recently watching one of these. And I like how they address the concept of portals and gateways. And this is something that is explained in a lot of mythologies as well. Like every culture has kind of like their own version to the hero's journey. And it speaks to that moment in which we are all faced with the choice of actually, it's going to sound a little bit redundant, we are given the chance to face down our greatest, darkest fears so that we can heal them, and by healing them, we transcend them. We find that these fears are just an illusion created by the belief that we can be separate from our creator and our twin flame, which is not true. And I will get into that a little bit in a few minutes. So basically, it's not like portals or gateways do not exist, but I think it's better. This is my personal opinion. You can take it or leave it, or you can feel into it and see if this resonates with you. The best thing that we can do is, instead of driving ourselves crazy because it's a portal and we can like start lighting candlelights and like grabbing rocks and placing them in weird positions as if you were on like a TV antenna from the 50s, and you have to like put like, or 60s, like you have to switch around so you can get some signal. That's not really it. That's not what is happening. These are just energy waves, if you want to put it in some way, that will lead you to this chance, to this oh my god, to this chance of getting into these places that need your attention and your love, so that you can transcend them, as I was saying, so that you can realize that those fears weren't real. They could only be there and exist because you were believing in them, that you were giving your energy to them, you were feeding it, and therefore they must become reality because you are a powerful being. You are a powerful manifester. You co-create with the divine. So how why do I say that fear is not real and that we can transcend this? And basically that all of this stems from us believing in separation. And something that I really like, and I can be completely open about it, is that I love how science helps us get into these concepts in a more grounded way, because science and religion basically speak about the same thing from two different languages, but not so much. But at the end of it, they are both talking about the same. This is why all religions also speak about basically God and union and love, even if they use different languages or metaphors, or like, I don't know if this is the actual word, parables. Excuse me. I always like to invite everyone that I'm speaking with about these topics to kind of like go backwards in the process of acknowledging what we are all made of. So for instance, if I grab, like, you can check on yourself and see your body, your clothing, and you put that under a microscope and you start like putting lens after lens after lens, you will see smaller parts with each lens that you put. And so the next one you will see cells, and then you will see molecules, and then you will see atoms, and then you will see particles, and then you will see energy. And I'm like shrinking that all into 2 seconds, but you can go at your own pace. So we are basically, everything that exists is made out of energy, and therefore it's only reasonable that we are all connected. And there are energy, like energy doesn't destroy itself, it only shifts and changes. So it is understandable that there are waves of energy that kind of like guides us into looking into certain things, especially when we are aware of our healing journey. We can find tools to assist us in getting clarity, or of what is this gateway like showing us. And maybe it's facing your deepest fear about intimacy. And next month's portal is going to be facing your darkest fear around love or romance or family or authority, all these different aspects and venues of your relationship with life. It doesn't mean that it's going to be opening some hole in the sky and some ray beam is gonna go down and suddenly 30 people are going to be in harmonious unions, and without actually taking the steps and doing the inner work to achieve that, because it's a vibration that you must achieve. This is something that I also like. I'm gonna share with you guys, and I hope it resonates with you. Chef and Shalia once, they share this over and over throughout the whole course of the school and through other many resources they've created. But they said once that everything that you desire is only achieved through a spiritual, it's achieved through a spiritual state, that it must be cultivated within. And we do that through self-love. So as much as everyone would love to see this happen in an instant, like, whoop, oh, it opened a portal, everyone is in harmonious union, it does require what we will call work. It does require you taking the steps to get you from where you were to where you want to be. one step at a time, one foot after, like in front of another, ping, 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 until you arrive. But it's not something that you will achieve on the external without doing anything on the internal. It's the other way around. You go within, you choose to heal, you support yourself through the teachings and through these tools. And so by taking those steps, you start shifting your vibration, you start shifting your perception. And once you start integrating these not so new truths, because your divine being already knows them, it is a part of us that must remember what it had forgotten. Once you start integrating that into your inner knowing, like your heart, which is your compass for this life, it's like the umbilical cord you have with the divine. This is the communication line you have with God. When you start healing yourself, when you start doing this inner work, then it manifests into your external reality. Not the other way around. There's no magic pill that will grant you your harmonious union. You must walk the walk, like you must walk the path. You must take the steps, and this is what we are taught in the school as well. This is like getting a university degree. No one can do it for you if you are the one who wants the degree. You have to take the classes, you have to do the exams, you have to study for them, you have to prepare yourself, you gotta take all these steps. Take notes from your classes or buy whatever book the teacher asked you. You must take the steps so that you can go from where you were to getting your degree. Well, this is the same with your harmonious union. There is no magic wand that is going to do it for you. You do have, though, a whole body of work created already. You do have a lot of tools, you have videos, you have blogs, you have the information, you have the mirror exercise, which I highly recommend learning if you haven't done so already. And you have a support system created for you to walk alongside of you and to show you, okay, where to go next in your healing. Like, okay, I'm having trouble with this one. Oh, have you tapped into this feeling? Have you used the mirror exercise on this? Have you checked how it made you feel so you can find the place that it's calling for to be loved? That's the way into harmonious union. No portal, no gateway. It's gonna grab you, like it's gonna take you by the hand and grab you out of whatever. No. But the nice thing, or the good news, is that we get to transcend whatever reality we are perceiving and experiencing. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but if you go within, you can transform everything from there. So the key, as I said in the previous videos, learn how to love yourself first. Learn how to receive. Forget about the mumbo jumbo of portals and crystals, and stop wasting your money in like tarot readings or stuff like that. They are good to guide you at a certain point, but there might be a temporary patch and not an actual solution. This has been my experience, so you are free to explore your options, of course, but if anything, hopefully my experience will save you a few bucks and time and energy and resources that you can actually put in a better place that will actually help you move forward. So anyway, choose to do the work, choose to take the steps. Don't sit around your ass waiting for some portal to open in the sky and suddenly some hand, a mystical eye or whatever, it's gonna grab you and carry you away into your harmonious union without like doing nothing, basically. That is not how it works. Oh, excuse me. So, okay, that's basically the message for today's video. Yes, you get to enjoy these babies. They are wonderful. I love them. They bring me a lot of peace and joy. But don't go creating like an energetic antenna out of rocks somewhere. It's not necessary. Just to go within and use the tools that are shared through this space, and so that you can actually create that change from within. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining me, for being for walking this path, for allowing me to guide you. If you have any doubts or questions, you can leave them on the comments. I will also invite you to check the links that I share with you in the description of this video and every video that I create for you. If you are looking for support in your twin flame journey, do check Twin Flame Universe's website. Do check my website. You will find plenty of information there and a lot of resources for you, especially in English. Check them out, explore them, feel into them, see how whether they resonate with you, whether everything that is being shared in this space is what you've been looking for. And if you're ready to take that step and you want to go all in your healing journey, let's talk. You can claim an introductory session with me. You can find the link to it below, so we can start up a conversation and see how to best support you in moving forward. Okay? So thank you everyone for joining me in this video, and I'll be seeing you around. Bye bye.